Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone. Today I'm going to discuss and share my personal experience under the series of big answers. You might remember, some of you who have been watching my recent videos in the big answer series. My first video on this topic was about mathematics, that is mathematics created or discovered, whereas in my video I suggested and presented the idea that it is revealed to the ready minds who are prepared enough to understand the revelation of the mathematics and present it to the world. On the same point, in the same series, in the same video, I also mentioned about Akashic Records, or the heavenly records of information and information, from where the revelations are transferred to the minds which are ready to receive. So in another video, when I was preparing for or trying to understand the relationship between time and space, I tuned my mind to those Akashic records or heavenly records of information, and I could see that formula of space is equal to time multiplied by speed of light dancing in front of my vision, to which I realized that this is the relationship between space and time and their interchangeability, which I presented in my another video for big answers. And as some of you might have noticed, I put a date stamp in my video and mentioned the date when I made that video for the series, thinking that maybe I was the first one presenting this idea and no one else before me had found out that relationship between these two individual entities or dimensions or two different measurements. Day before yesterday, I was doing my research about the nature of time and the understanding of leading scientists about what is time. That's another topic for my another video of under big answers. I came across someone's YouTube video on the nature of time, and in that video he mentioned the same relationship between time and space, that space is being created by the conversion of time by the unit of multiplication with speed of light, and that's how space is coming into being. And this video of that scientist or that physicist was 7 months old. I wasn't the first one to understand that relationship. I wasn't the first one to receive that information from the Akashic records. So not only I enjoyed it that this relationship has been discovered or found out by these physicists already, but also I am happy with my own experience, that because I thought I received it from the Akashic records or heavenly records independently, and I was happy and I was enjoying that revelation. So having said that, just for another reference, when Einstein presented his theory of general relativity, a few months back I saw a documentary or another series by another physicist that at the same time when Einstein presented his theory of general relativity and related mathematics, same time another physicist working on a very same ideas elsewhere, not as famous as Einstein was, had figured out the same theory in his own accord. But Einstein presented it, published it, got his name associated with it. But just to make the point clear, anyone, any mind who is prepared enough and focused enough on any question for which knowledge can be revealed, can be transferred, can be received by the mind, that knowledge is received into that mind, and that knowledge transfer occurs or that revelation occurs from the Akashic heavenly records to that prepared mind. This revelation, this transfer process does not undermine the intelligence, preparation, or focus of the mind receiving it, because not every man or everyone is capable of receiving and understanding that revelation regarding any topic. Maths is not an exception. Math is just one part of those revelations. Most of the scientists, most of these focused scientists, when they come across certain issues and they cannot resolve, and they are focused enough on that point, on that problem, sooner or later they do receive those revelations from the Akashic heavenly records. I plan to make a separate new video, independent video regarding the heavenly record of information and how humans can tune into that frequency to do so many different things, which so far science is not ready to accept it as one of the accepted domains of occurrence. They name it under theories or parapsychology or pseudoscience, simply because they are not ready to accept and believe the occurrence of these things. I'll explain in detail. Keep watching, keep smiling. Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone. Bye bye. See you next time. If you found the discussion interesting, please like, comment, and share it. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.